Ladies and gentlemen, it is official. The Flail and Shield is coming to New World. Now, on your screen, you're going to see a few just different cinematic scenes using the Flail and Shield, but we actually are going to take a deeper dive into the skills and abilities of the Flail and Shield that's coming soon. And again, who knows, there might be some tweaks to these, but we do have the 6 main abilities in the 2 ultimates that we can just take a quick glance over, take a quick look at, and see what we're looking at. So right off the bat, we're going to see that there's a cleric side and a Bestian side. So let's just go ahead and dive right in. We're going to go pretty slow here so we can read everything, but the first skill is the Arcane Smite, where you leap forward and strike the ground with Arcane, dealing X amount of damage within a certain radius. Next up is the Arcane Vortex, where you swirl the flail above your head, dealing some AoE damage. Overall, seems like a pretty good AoE move, kind of like Sundering Shockwave. And then there's Arcane Eruption, where you drag the head of the flail across the ground, causing an eruption. It sounds pretty cool. Can't wait to see how it actually looks and how impactful this is in PvP across the board. On the right side, we have Barrage, where you sprint forward and actually leap a bit forward too and cause a stagger. Sounds pretty fun. Maybe you can pair that up with like a spear or a hammer in OPRs or arenas and really just mess with your opponents. There's also Trip, where you swing the flail forward and it really just trips your opponent, knocking them down to the ground. Kind of sounds like a knockback with the hammer. Curious on how that'll actually be used in PvP as well. And lastly, Warding Bludgeon. It seems like it's a spinning leap where it deals weapon damage and it also causes Fortify. Again, you guys can pause this video to take a closer look. I'm just going through these pretty quick. In regards to the 2 ultimates, there's the Human Shield, where you hit someone with an ability and it applies specific buffs to yourself and an ally nearby. And then lastly, we have the Better Together perk. And that's really just talking about some passive healing to yourself and some allies based on certain weapon damage that you deal. So it's kind of a nice buff to you and your team members. But yeah, there you go. There's a quick sneak peek to the Flail and Shield. I'm sure we'll have a lot more updates coming soon. But hey, if you enjoyed this sneak preview, be sure to like and subscribe because I've got a lot more Season 3 content coming soon. Thanks again, and I'll catch you guys later.